Hey, everybody. Okay, so just before I started, my freaking modem went out. That's why I was like a couple minutes late. Whoops. But I gotta play the stupid intro. So that because you gotta give time to let all the notifications go out, and that's what so I gotta play that. So give me just a minute and we'll get started. Hey guys. Okay. Now that that's out of the way, how's everybody doing?
Nikki said she's backstage. She had to reset.
Hello.
Hey everybody. I love
Are we
the music.
talking? Nobody's saying anything.
Can you hear me?
Can you not hear us, Baudi?
Hello.
Hello. I don't think she can hear us.
Can you hear? I was like, you can hear me.
Am I talking?
Can
you guys hear me in the chat?
Can you guys hear her in the chat?
Okay, so I can't hear you guys. That's interesting. Well, I don't need to fucking hear you guys. This is my fucking channel. No, I'm kidding. Hi, NYC. Thank you. Let me fix my sound. In the meantime, I'm just going to talk because you guys can't hear, or I can't hear you guys.
Voice for the voiceless said leave and come back.
Maybe if you guys leave, maybe me come back. Okay. Let me remove myself. Let me leave. I'll be right back. Can you guys entertain everybody while I'm gone? I would appreciate it. Sorry, y'all. Hey, Steven, what's up? You want up? I'll send you an invite, Bo. Let me paste it here. Steven. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to leave the studio and come back. Steven, you'll be in the backstage for just a second. If I just remove myself from the Okay, can you guys say something? Can somebody say something?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Okay, yeah. Let me leave the studio and come back.
Okay.
Come on in, Steven. Yeah. Let's tell me about your day. Today, searching.
Am I here?
Yeah.
Is it only echoing? Okay, nope.
You sound really loud. How about me? I think Hansi said that Baudi and I sounded kind of quiet.
Okay, say so. Hey. Oh my god. We had that. There's an echo. Excellent.
You want me to leave and come back?
What? Why don't we all come back? Yeah, it's you that has the Rachel. It's Peachy, it's you that has the echo. Okay. Am I sounding okay now?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You guys, do I sound okay? Or is it me that's echoing?
You sound fine to me.
What the fuck?
They're not echoing no more.
All right.
Okay, this is good.
I think it was Peach. Okay, you guys. Thank you for having patience. Did Steven get in? No, he didn't. Where's my buddy?
Is that better or am I still echoing?
Oh, Nikki, honey, you sound terrible.
That wasn't me.
It was.
It was PG.
Was it Peachy?
Okay. What about now?
I hear myself when you're not muted.
Okay, let
Through
me
you.
change. Hang on a second.
It's you, Peach, for sure. Okay, let me just I'm gonna start because we're fucking around here. Okay, you guys. So I wanted to show I don't know if you guys heard the story of this little girl that was sleepwalking in Louisiana. Did you guys hear about this?
Yeah, I did.
It's remarkable.
Yeah.
It is remarkable. Drop the link again. All right, Steven, hold on. Cancel. Do you want me to text it to you, Steven? Would that be better, hon? Or email it to you? Would that be better for you? I'm glad Steven's here because I'm going to be showing this and he's, way more, all right, good. Let me email this to Steven real quick. Everybody decides to text me when I go live. It's crazy.
And all the technical words, difficulties. I'm not even trying to say that word again right now.
Dude, we were backstage before we went live and everything was fine. The minute I went live, it's all fuck off, bitch. You're not going live. Let me email this link to Steven real quick, y'all. Steven Crabtree stream.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Is that better?
Leave your mic open and I'll see. Yeah, much better. Thank you.
Okay. All right. I had to change settings.
So this little girl, you guys, she's 10 years old in Louisiana. Apparently she sleepwalked and she's done it before, but she's never left her home. You guys have got to see this. Let me know, because I'm going to be in another tab. Let me know if Crabtree comes in.
Of Louisiana. New details about the rescue of a little girl who went missing in the woods of Louisiana. She was found with the help of a thermal imaging drone. Eva Pilgrim here with the story. Good morning, Eva.
Good morning, George. It was a frantic search for a 10-year-old girl, but thanks to the help of that drone, that little girl is safe back home this morning.
Look at that, you guys.
That's crazy. I was following that when it was happening, and it was, oh my God.
I mean,
look at her. She's just, oh my goodness.
Now, according to her parents, she's never left the house like this. Like this has never happened. I mean, okay, now it's also the dude that's operating this drone. He's not like law enforcement. Like he's just a dude. She's okay. They said that she's got some bug bites. And that's about it. And I'm showing this because this is just a guy. Let me see who's that. Crabtree. What's up, dude?
Hey guys. Hey.
Did you see this, Crabtree?
No. What is this?
Oh, dude, this little girl went missing in Louisiana. All right. And this thermal drone found her. She was sleepwalking. She just laid down. This drone found her, bro. And it's just a guy like you.
Yeah.
Just a guy. It's not like a law enforcement or fire department or whatever. It's just a dude with a drone.
Makes me feel better.
Yeah. And that's kind of why I wanted to show this. Like, and now he owns a drone company.
Is he from is it the Georgia dude?
I don't know. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it.
All right.
But I just thought I wanted to show this to show that like everyday people, right? Like you, right?
Yep.
You're not a PI, right? You're not a fire department. You're just a dude with a heart like this guy. And found this little girl.
That's freaking
Louisiana.
awesome.
Louisiana. Isn't that incredible? Okay, so let me play it.
Of Louisiana. She was found with the help of a thermal imaging drone. The Pilgrim here with the story. Good morning, Eva.
Good morning, George. It was a frantic search for a 10-year-old girl, but thanks to the help of that drone, that little girl is safe back home this morning with her family.
This is the moment a 10-year-old girl was found safe thanks to the help of thermal drone technology. Peyton Saintnan went missing at 10 p.m. Saturday night. Officials say she went sleepwalking into the woods near her Shreveport, Louisiana home.
Our office was notified that Peyton was missing. The family and neighbors had already been looking for her for about an hour.
After receiving this picture of Peyton taken by a trail camera used by hunters, the sheriff, Louisiana State Police, and hundreds of volunteers searched these woods together. A drone operator, Josh Klober in Arkansas, heard about the massive search and raced in to help, bringing in his drone equipped with a thermal imaging camera.
We staged up and got everything set up, set the generator up. We had a big flat screen TV.
It took Klober just 20 minutes to spot Peyton, zooming in his camera, showing the girl on the ground.
Isn't that something, you guys?
It's awesome.
What do you think about that, Crabtree?
It's amazing. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
And she's unharmed. They said that she's just got some mosquito bites.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Curled up, missing a shoe, just a mile and a half from her home.
That's so awesome.
We saw the purple and white pajamas.
He's got a TikTok too.
She'd been wearing. She was laying there. She wasn't moving, and everybody was just kind of holding their breath.
Within moments, the little girl was woken by her best friend's dad, who helped in the search. After 24 hours, Peyton safe and back
First
home.
off, that's like
Other than some mosquito.
I mean, I saw this today and I got the chills. I got the chills. Not only because of the drone, but the story.
Yeah.
She's never left the house before, right? She's never left. She left this is the first time for everything, right, you guys? Like, I thought it was just kind of interesting.
Yeah, sleepwalking it's something my son used to have it really bad when he was young. Really, really bad. They can do some stuff while they're asleep.
Isn't that interesting?
He look like a character off of Sesame Street.
Oh my God, Steven.
I'm sorry. I'm super awesome story. Super happy to hear it, but I can't stop right now. I'm just staring at him like, hey.
So tell us about your day. How'd it go?
Can I use the restroom? I was actually going to do that.
Yeah,
I didn't
go.
realize it
Do
was
it.
going to go in here. Give me 1 second.
Do it. No, bro, you're good, bro.
Just
In
don't
the
take
meantime-
it
No,
with
you cannot.
okay?
Yeah,
make sure mute.
mute your mic or some shit. Okay. Oh, okay, good. In the meantime, you guys.
In the
I'll show
meantime, you're
you-
gonna hear. Psst. Just kidding.
In the meantime, I want to show you guys some updates that I made to the spreadsheet. So I added a column for transcriptions. Okay, so the transcriptions. Actually, let me share my entire browser because I think that'll be better. Present, stop, present, share. I really want to show you guys.
Every time I wash my hands, I am bad about using my shirt as a damn towel.
Oh yeah.
I wish SF. I don't know. I'm gonna text SF and ask him what he's doing.
All right.
Yo.
Can you guys see the screen? Yeah, you can. Okay. So I added the transcriptions, and if you open the spreadsheet, you can click it. And if you need the spreadsheet, it's in the description of this video, and it will take you to a transcription of everything that was said in the video. All right. And it's got like timestamps so that you can fast forward the video to like the exact wording that was used, because a lot of the purpose of the spreadsheet is not only to track like a lot of the inconsistencies, but also to debunk some of these rumors that, oh, Seth said this. Well, no, he didn't. He actually said this. Or Chris said, no, he actually said that. Right. Like that's kind of the purpose of this.
Baudi, you're the shit, man. That's awesome.
Well, oh my God, look at that. That looks great.
Oh, that's a tunnel of hell.
And then I added another one for, I'm doing AI analysis on all the videos. So,
I love it.
So for instance, Justin on TikTok, his AI analysis, let's open it up. And this is the summary of the analysis that AI did on those interviews. Okay, so it's got key points, appeals for help, concerns about the investigation. Seth expresses frustration with the lack of forensic investigation at the house, things like that.
That is badass.
It's pretty cool, right? So here's what I need help with. And I was going to talk to Niho about this, but one thing about this, my purpose is really to crowdsource this kind of stuff, right? Let me stop the screen because that looks crazy. Is really to I'm not a creator, you guys. I don't create true crime content. And I think we can all agree on that. I'm not. Like Niho does a great job at that. Peachy does a really good job at that. Nikki does a good job at that. I don't really like to. I'm not really that person. I don't make videos and tell you about a case. But those are really important things to do, right? Like all the true crime creators in here, I respect the fuck out of you. It's just not something I can do, but I like digging in, right? I like digging the fuck into cases that I like, but I'm just not like a presenter of cases. Do you know? And I think we all have different talents, you guys. Like, thank you, Fuller. I just think we all have different talents, and one of mine is data. I'm an analyst by trade, and that's what I like to do. Thank you, Carl.
And you are good at it.
Thank y'all. So one of the things that I'd like to do with the spreadsheet, me too, Nikki. I like digging in like deep, right? So that's what we're doing with the spreadsheet. So Niho, let me present it again. Niho's good but Niho's also good at the detail, right? I think, right? So let me present this. Actually, you know what? We'll come back to that. Let's get an update from Steven today on how it went.
All right, good.
I like doing lives, you guys. I like doing lives. I really do.
My mic's
like
making me mad.
We have
it's
the
all
same
set up
mic. We have the same mic. The same exact one. We even have the same arm, bro. The Rode.
Hold on a minute. Sorry, I'm texting SF right now about. You're fine, bud.
No, he's good. Listen. I want to know how you did today. You got prickers in your legs and shit.
Fuck yeah, I do, and it sucks. I don't know. Hold on.
All right, it's good.
Just show you because I won't wear pants for shit. I'm too fat for pants.
You're not fat. Shut the. Oh my god, dude.
Oh wow.
Light me up.
Yeah.
And, dude, even if you wore pants, man, I'm sure they would attack the shit out of you, dude. But what I will say is it's been very productive. We went. Y'all can hear me fine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're good.
cool. So it's very productive. I'm learning a lot, to be honest with y'all. It's
That's
a little
good.
bit different.
That's good.
Learning how to step and move is a big deal. I did not realize that, right? So
Sure.
I know we get yelled at about wearing orange. Amazon, we ordered them. Don't worry. But the good part is we were at the fire hall, right beside the fire hall today, where you see in that helicopter footage, where everybody's parked. We actually parked in that field. Now it sounds kind of like redundant, right? To keep going over places. Well, good part is in this area, we actually had ribbons. You could tell they only went so far into the woods in front of the beach. And you can see the ribbons track in there. And then when you looked on New Shackle, you would see the blue ribbons and how far they went off in there, which was pretty interesting because it showed you what the depth was that they went. Then they kept their lanes. So obviously, each person that's doing their search and rescue stuff, they'll mark their lanes as they're going through there, right? And that way it also helps to make sure they're staying on their path and that they're not doubling up somebody else's path. The other thing I thought was pretty neat. Can I share a video here?
Yeah.
Okay, it's nothing bad. It's so in this video right here, it was like the other day, and I have a video. It's supposed to post today, but YouTube I don't know, it's done something weird to me. So I gotta get it back. I'm gonna load it tomorrow. Okay. But anyways, what was crazy is you're going to hear me say something in this video that kind of generally talks about bones. Please understand this. This is bones from an animal, but why it's important that you see this.
Let me add it to the stage here. Hold on.
Oh, whoops. That might not be it.
Well, let me know. And
all right, give me a second. Yeah. Let me find which one it really is. But other than that, man, it's to get to see how he works. And, there's always the naysayers. You're going to hear everybody talk crap about everybody anyways. But let me tell you, dude, he's very analytical, very literal. He's looking at everything for what it is, like real time versus going back in his head. I mean, you could see this man sit there and thinking about the things in his head. It's crazy. Like, he won't say nothing and he's thinking, he's looking at everywhere. And it's just impressive to me to watch somebody that's truly a PI, somebody that's in SAR, and he will tell you stories about, the things he's went and done. Like the dude, they had a guy just last week. He was trying to suicide himself, unfortunately. But he was running 90 miles an hour on a cliff, and he went down in a Jeep and hit one of those wooden retainers, flipped end over end down an embankment. It ejected him over the cliff. Somehow he survived. Yeah. And they had to send a helicopter down, and they were rappelling down to get him. And I mean, again, just situations of like, hey, man, we need to, be more mindful of like how you're walking when you see something, like just being hyper vigilant, but also realizing that 20 feet in front of me isn't what matters at that moment. What matters is my feet in the surrounding area. Right. And I thought it was a different take on stuff that you normally, I guess, personally, like when I'm going in the woods, man, I don't think nothing like that. Sorry, I'm looking at these videos while I'm doing this. I just thought, you go in there, you look, you may be mindful, go slow,
yeah,
do everything you can.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So like all the searches I've seen from like helicopters and whatnot, everybody kind of like locks arm in arm, and you walk in a line and you drop the flag, and if there's things seen. And so like learning how to walk, I think would be kind of like a big deal. Let me know if you want me to add this to the stage here, Steven, this video.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at these videos right now. I'm making sure, because some of these is where I'm addressing something and I don't really want to talk about it on here because it's a video. So something I need to remove, like because obviously we're talking, right? So when I put these videos up, I just make sure not to put something up I don't need to.
Well, I can mute it.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes fucking sense. It's this one. No,
that one.
Exit that one. No, I got you. It's right here. It should go pretty quick. This one should, but pause it if not. Move it
Sure.
forward when it goes on there.
Okay.
But here, I think it's this one, but y'all don't get mad if it's not, because I'm again trying to catch this as it goes. It's supposed to be a short clip, and what I do is just capture it for what it is. I think it's that one. Yeah, there you go. Now press pause. All right. So mind you, that's bones right there, right?
Yeah. Looks like ribs or something.
No. So here's what's crazy. If you would have saw a shoulder blade with that or something like that, you would think a person almost to an extent, but that's a deer leg. But here's what's wild, man.
Oh.
And when you're looking at this for what it is, it's very strange. Okay. Because I never realized, even 7 months after the fact, we ran into 4 deer that were unalived. Weirdly. I mean, it don't look like there was attacked by coyotes. Don't look like nothing. They were just deceased. One of them was pretty bad. Other 2 completely bones, and then one of them was still pretty fresh. All within the same area too. But I made sure to put on my TWRA app to let them know, hey, just in case something weird's going on with the animals, because I thought it was a little strange. But this is what I do want to say is like, we got to look at this a different way, okay? And what I want to say is when you're looking at this, we got to think it's 8 months later, right? This is what a real scenario could be, right? It's I hate to say this. So you got to look for clothing. And what was really weird is that this deer was around. You just had to look all around. The bones were everywhere, scattered about. And what Steve had told me was that it would do the same thing for a person, right? And it's unfortunate, but it's just how nature takes its course, right? So if that was the case, you can't just focus on one spot. You got to be very vigilant, looking around, especially if you spot one thing. Look all the way around. We found a damn cow bone, which was huge, and we already knew. But this one right here,
cow?
Yeah, like a cow leg. It was crazy. I'll let you see it.
I don't want to see it. That's nasty.
Okay, but what I was going to say is after looking at all this, and I'm just going to tell you what even Steve has said. Look, man, I think a lot of people are angry at the fact that there's people out there searching, and then there's the people that's not angry, right?
But why do you think people are angry?
Because
like,
because you want to know reality states, because they are under the belief that Chris and Katie has done this. And that's
okay.
You see what I'm saying?
So they're like, you're wasting time, you're exploiting this.
Exactly.
I gotcha.
So, and then like, well, you're just doing this to grift and all this other shit. But it's not what it is, man.
Well, first of all, I'm not monetized. So like, I don't make money from doing this stuff. So there's no grifter.
Well, let me say this though. Here's the funny thing, right? At the end of the day, if we get no information from anybody and it's a bunch of hearsay stuff, okay? And I'm just being honest, a bunch of stuff that's theories, and some people turn the theories into facts. If we are left, we're not hearing nothing from anybody, right? Not mostly. We just know that, hey, he's missing, but we don't know what happened. So general rule of thumb is, okay, well, I'm going to go out to these areas and search in case he has walked off, okay? We roll those areas out. We roll everything out where he may be. Then guess what? You have one conclusion. It is he's had to have left with someone, or you see what I mean? See where I'm getting at? So at the end of the day, Sumner County, and I'll run downstairs here in a minute. Let you take this over, but I want to show y'all something, which is the map. I don't want to pull it up on here. I'm going to show you the one that's printed out. I do have the correct one, but it's very unique to see it in a way where they heavily searched west, heavily searched a little bit northwest, and heavily searched south. Did not touch the east whatsoever.
Okay, so the east is something that needs to be explored, is what you're trying to say?
Yeah, in my opinion, there's a reason though. So hear what I'm saying. They heavily searched the west, heavily searched northwest, heavily searched south. Why? but they didn't check the east. They barely checked the east because they had to have some sense of general direction. If that's my opinion. And even Steve's like, for them to focus everything like they did, what made them focus right there? So when you look at this map here in a second, I'm going to show you, you will see that on this side of the school, it's minutely touched. And that right there was kind of weird to me. You know, and talking to Steve is as we walk through the woods and you can see where they've been. Now, one of the things I'll highlight is going through the woods up by Sebastian's house, the north side, dead thick. And let me tell you, it will rip you apart with the daggum thorns in that mug. They are woven like a damn yarn ball, and it makes it almost impossible to get across there. So I was like, you know what? Now I do understand what Sumner's saying. Like, dude, some of these areas are downright damn dangerous, and you can't get through them. Do you think he's going to get through them? No, because even
or
in
somebody
the winter,
carrying him is going to get through them, right? Like,
yeah,
okay,
man.
okay.
The logical thing about carrying is there is so many rocks and stuff around here. One of the things we're looking at is the cave systems. That's funny. You just put that up there. The cave systems just in front of the beach high school. That's what our plan is tomorrow.
Okay, good.
And then we're going to look at a water spot.
Well, let's not tell everybody where you're going. Just because.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not really tripping
okay.
about that. But at the end of the day, nobody has bothered us. I hate saying that. I say it a lot. Y'all can tell me to shut the fuck up. But
no. I'm glad nobody's bothering you. I'm glad.
Yeah. So am I. Is SF still with you? And how long is he going to be here to help?
I think he's going to be here for the. If I'm not mistaken, we'll be together every day that he's here. I believe he's returning back on Thursday though.
Okay.
So, what is today?
Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday, the 25th.
So yeah, I think tomorrow's his last full day here, possibly.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. I have to ask him because, man, you could tell that he kind of wants to stay here. You know.
Oh, I'm sure.
Katie or Chris felt very strong that the cave should be checked in question or rumor. You know. No, Chris and Katie did say that. Or they didn't come out and say it just like that, but they said that he had a problem with going and hiding in things and stuff, and very known for going in places. But here's the problem that you got to remember: he wasn't really, you know, directional. I hate to say that. That's what we know. Steve will tell you that he was horrible with directions, and like so for him to get turned around could have possibly been a thing.
Sure.
My thing is when it comes to, you know, Daniel said that too. So conclusively saying he had to leave with someone isn't entirely true, and I agree. I do agree with that. But also, what I'm trying to say is
with eloping, right?
Eloping, yeah. My son elopes. He's autistic. I'll know that. So what I can tell you is in a general sense, it doesn't seem as if he.
Hold on, really quick. Hold on, I want to address something very quickly. On this channel, Daniel, we're not picking sides, so you don't need to be aggressive in the comments. Really, I just want to, and I don't know if that's your. No, hold on. I don't know if that's your intention, and nobody has to mute or ban or anything like that. I just want to let you know, like we're not picking sides here at all. We're definitely Team Sebastian. I think most of us on the panel think he left on his own.
Absolutely.
We talk about all scenarios.
We talk about it all. Yeah, all scenarios. So just chill out a little bit.
Yeah. So,
and if you don't like it, you don't have to be here, but you're more than welcome to stay. We're having just a conversation. There's no need to be like super aggressive like you're being.
What's weird is I didn't take him that way. I was just reading this shit. I don't know.
He's like
weird.
all of you here, meaning everybody in the comments, everybody in the chat, everybody
So, and here's but I will say he points out he's making it right with the eloping thing, man.
If
he got overexcited for whatever reason, got upset. But I'm not saying. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I do not feel it's the parents, Seth, Chris, or Katie. I think that this has to deal with the fact that he possibly met somebody online. If he's not in these woods,
that's possible
then
as
it's
well.
possible he met somebody online, and that's the two options I have right there, and that's it. So,
or maybe somebody at the apartments that Seth lives at, or somebody that he went to school with. There's any number of possibilities that could have happened. Or he was sleepwalking, like the video we just saw.
Sure.
There's any number of possibilities.
Right. And here's the thing, man, is it possible? Is it a possible thing that, if he got upset, he maybe somehow reached out to a friend? I don't know. Again, there's just so many rabbit holes we can go down with that. But my main thing is just like anybody else, is find out where he went. And so when you see that there were a lot of areas not hit exactly as it should have been, given there is certain areas that you absolutely can't, and we fully understand that now. It's just still the east, man. Why not look east? I don't get it. So I'm going to run downstairs. I'm going to grab this map so I can show you guys real quick. I know it's going to be really shitty to try to see it. Just please understand, I don't like throwing our map up there versus it's a pain in the ass. So I'll be right back.
All right. Is Maya in the comments? Maya, are you here, hun? If you are, do you want to come up? You don't have to, but if you do, let me know and I'll send you a link. I wanted to show the spreadsheet again. Do you want to come up, Maya, or no? Again, I was just going to show your sheet and stuff. Oh, hell no. Okay, honey, you don't have to. So let me share that again. Okay, guys. It's going to look weird for just a second. Okay. It's going to look weird for just a second because I'm sharing my entire computer. But give me a sec. Okay. So I wanted to go over the things that I added. So up here, there is a link to Maya's sheet with the master interviews. Okay. So if you just click it, it'll take you to all the interviews by date and time. Okay. And you can click to go back to my spreadsheet or, whatever you want to do. Okay.
I agree, Daniel.
And then we'll go back to mine. I am adding all the transcripts here. This is what I wanted to talk to Niho about. Niho. All these interviews from Maya's spreadsheet need to be transcribed.
This is amazing.
Yes.
Okay. And they need to be uploaded to the Google Drive, shared, and put here so that I can run AI on them. Does that make sense? And I know
I'll transfer. Yeah, I'll transfer to that. Because I can edit on there, right?
Yeah, you're an editor. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. That'll be. And
then I'm also going to give you access to the folder to upload them.
Okay.
Because I have to download them to AI it.
Okay. Yeah, that's
okay.
Fine.
So
yeah, I'm in all of this right now.
Oh, thank you, darling. So my timeline, so Maya's spreadsheet, you guys, is the interviews as they happened. So on March 3rd, this happened. On March 4th, this happened. On March 5th, this happened. My spreadsheet is a timeline. So for instance, the first one right here, right? Seth tells us that there was an incident with Sebastian. Okay. Or actually, that's a bad one. Let's do this one. On the 1st, Katie Proudfoot said Chris Proudfoot has been working about 3.5 hours away and hasn't seen Sebastian since the beginning of February. And obviously there was no interview at the beginning of February, but because she's referencing the beginning of February, that's the date and time I'm using, right? So that's why my spreadsheet is the way it is, okay? And I just wanted people to understand the difference between the two. They're both, I think, important, like if you're following along with this, the spreadsheet scenario, but they're very different. And as I get the transcripts done of these interviews, I'm running AI against those transcripts to get just a summary. The first couple of pages are just a summary of the interview, and the next pages are like detail, like just in more detail. So I'm doing an AI summary and an AI detail for every interview that happens. And you're going to see many times the same interview repeated because the same interview will reference different dates. I'm sorry. So you're going to see like the Duchess interview several times on the spreadsheet because Chris and Katie Proudfoot mentioned different dates in that interview.
Hey, Baudi.
So what's up, baby?
Does somebody have this?
Everybody has this. Yeah.
What?
It's open source. I've given it to everybody.
No freaking way.
Yeah.
I've got
I mean,
like
this
14
is
left to transcribe in.
this is how crowdsourcing works. You work on you build a community, and then you have that community crowdsource everything. Everybody works together is like a hive mind, but without
shit, I get it now.
Without bias, right? Just factual stuff, and logs everything. So I had started a master interview list, and the mole came out, and I got fucked around with Netflix doing PR and all that good stuff. So I had to take a couple weeks off work or off of this and work on other things. So Maya took it over, and she was like, fuck this bitch Baudi. She's not updating this. I'm gonna do it myself. That's not really what happened. I'm just
being
joking
slow
around.
as shit.
Being slow as shit. She's doing other, so Maya was like, okay, I'm gonna take what Baudi did, and I'm going to finish it. And so she took what I did, but had her own idea, right? So if you go to her spreadsheet down here at the bottom, there's like notes for all these interviews. See? It's great. And we're all working together as a community to get this stuff logged, because, too often we'll see Seth said this. I can't believe he said that. Well, Seth actually didn't say that. You took what he said out of context, because here's exactly what he said and when he said it and why he said it. That's why I'm doing it. And then, I don't think this is going to help find Sebastian. I never claimed it will. I don't think this is going to help find Sebastian, but I hope what it's going to do is cut the bullshit.
Yeah.
Cut the bullshit. And this is stuff I like to do. I like to dig. This is what I'm known for. If I'm known for anything, this is what I'm known for. So, oh my God, my text messages are fucking raging. What's going on? Oh, the hockey game started. Okay. Okay, so let me stop sharing this, because let me go back. Okay, guys. So, hey, Clue. So that I just wanted to show you guys the AI analysis that I'm doing. And it's open to everybody. You're free to use it however you want. I know Maya feels the same way. And you can read the AI analysis. If you want a short summary, just click it. It's going to be the first couple of pages. If you want a more detailed AI analysis, obviously keep scrolling, right? Keep scrolling down. Oh, look at that, Stephen. Okay, so what is that?
So you see all the red here?
Yes. Wow.
That's all the south, right in front of beach. Do you see everything above it? That's around the neighborhood. Now, this is a closer up of all the red. All the areas they searched. But I'm going to go back to this real quick. I want y'all to look real closely what I'm trying to show you right now. So when you look at this right here, this not searched. Up here was a couple places up here. The airplane, y'all remember now, I don't think that's on here, so we left those out. This is all just tracking lines from dogs, stuff like that. But what I thought was wild was this right here. So again, you can see like over by the school, all that stuff, all these tracks. This is terrible to try to do this like this. And again, now this is his neighborhood. When I tell you they combed every freaking inch of that, they did. That is multiple lines. But notice up here, over here, around that zone, you don't see it. You see what I mean? So you would thought, like with grid searching, you would have had, if they did a true 5 mile out grid search, then obviously the whole area would have lines everywhere, right? It doesn't have that. So again, it's something to me. It was kind of like, holy shit. Like there's a lot of areas. Now, given Sumner County had a lot of rough areas. I mean, they are not BSing.
Right. No, keep going. It's okay. I just wanted something in the background.
What?
So I know AI is not going to solve this case. Listen, I don't know if you think I'm stupid, but I suggest you Google me. That's all I'm going to say. I understand
point.
I am not asking AI to analyze and come up with a conclusion. I'm asking AI to give me the facts of the video. That's it. That's it. All right. Because you know what? I'm fucking busy and I don't have 4 fucking hours to watch an interview. All right. So I can tell you this whole thing with Chris Proudfoot, it's in my spreadsheet. And if you read the spreadsheet, it will tell you Chris did not say, the context matters in that, right? This is why I'm doing the spreadsheet, you guys. Like, let me go. Let's see. Chris Proudfoot. Let me case. All over the internet, it's been reported that Chris Proudfoot said this is a case that will be studied for years. This is not what he said, and context matters. This is what he actually said. Currently, as of today, the National Guard was also brought in to help us with the search, but they have fixed wing aircraft, helicopters, horseback, ATV side by side, door to door scouring every neighborhood possible. I mean, the outreach from the community and various counties has been extremely welcoming, loved. I mean, we've been told this is probably one of the largest searches they've conducted with so much input that it's probably a case to be studied for sure. Context matters. That's why I'm doing this fucking spreadsheet, right? Because people will make YouTube videos and TikToks and Reddit posts about this hours long. That's not what he said. Context matters.
For no reason.
For no reason, right? So that's why.
Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'll tell you, I'm reading these comments. Some of them are funny. Hey, what does bing bong mean? Every time I see it, I chuckle.
I think it's something J for Justice says. Bing bong.
It's funny. Bing bong.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I like every time I see it, I just chuckle.
Yeah.
So the Niho, the ones in yellow that are highlighted in yellow need review.
Cool. Okay. I got you. Everything is. You know what? You know what though? I've got to point this out and clue. So today, y'all, a couple of videos back, you see where I fly the drone. One of the very first videos when I started doing this whole GoPro stuff, right? And I show a retention pond. That's actually the retention pond he was tracked to. It's not the ones in the far map. I found that out, and we were sitting there today and like, oh, shit, okay. Because my understanding it was the retention pond I went to, and then I got told that it was the other one. And again, that's my whole thing though. Is like I just don't understand that part and what happened. Like the track, boom, gone. And that's the part I have a hard time getting in my head. Just like McCurdy, there was a phone call that went out talking about the young man being seen on Hogan's Branch and McCurdy, whatever the heck you call that. And they turn around within 15 minutes. Somebody was able to go behind her and he was gone. And so it's, if you think about him going up that street, he would, if he's on the left side, he's going to get hit by a vehicle because he has nowhere to really stand off to unless he's walking on the left side. And then he hits one of those grass areas that look to be a grass area, but there's rocks underneath it and it's a drop. And so, and I went down in those drops and didn't see anything down there. Again, for him to have made it all the way over there, it does make sense though. So check this out. So if that call was made at around or from 10 to 11 o'clock a.m. in the morning. So if in theory, let's say he walked out of the house, come out, went up Kellen, went over there, tracked down, went through behind where Ward is, would come out on 258, go up, but you would thought, like Steve said, cameras would have had to catch him. And that's the part that's like blowing my mind right now. is there's a lot more cameras in this area than you absolutely think.
Okay, so to the east, let's get our bearings here. Let's go back. Okay, so to the east, you're saying over here, on the way to Hogan's Branch, basically, and the 31.
Mm-hmm.
That all this needs to be searched.
No, I'm not. So I'm not suggesting that. What I'm saying is, he was take me back to 31. And are you up there on Hogan's Branch right now?
Yeah, this right here, like what I have marked here is the Hogan's Branch. This area. This is
and that's all right. So see McCurdy or McMurdy?
Yeah.
So it was said she said she can't really remember. I got to call somebody back actually tomorrow morning when I get with Steve. But the person that we're talking to, the person that actually seen him, said she saw him. If he was to walk this path, he's going to get nailed. Right here, there's a little path that he could walk, right, and be on the left side. But morally, he would have tracked right. So he'd have been all through here. So maybe search heavy down through here, because I'm going to tell you everything up in can you scroll up just a little bit?
Gianna's back.
Thank you.
Okay.
You see that little go back down just a hair. You went up too far, Baudi.
Listen.
All right. You see that area right there? If you were looking at McCurdy, there's like this bald patch. It kind of looks like a damn golf course for whatever reason.
Hold on one second. Gianna, you don't have sound or whatever, so I can't add you to the stage. Something's wrong with your shit.
But most of there is very steep drops all the way up McMurdy. I can't even say that damn word.
McMurdy.
Pin. He hasn't been seen anywhere since, and I'm aware.
Okay, focus. Don't read about comments. Focus.
Yeah, no, don't read them, because some of these people in here are kids, man. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Yeah. So okay, you see where your mouse is right now, Baudi?
Yeah.
Okay, straight up from your arrow point, almost where that there's just this flat area of like no trees, no nothing.
Right here.
Yeah. See, so I do know they came through here searching, and they went on in. So that is why I'm like, I don't know if searching that area would be a good idea, because if you look at like where these dogs and dude, they had 20 some odd dogs out there where Shackle Island meats were, and going through that area, and they used dogs a lot, believe it or not. If you're looking at the Caltapo map, dogs were all over this. And that was something strange to see too, because we hear a lot there wasn't the dogs wasn't there wasn't a lot of dogs. It's like, dude, there was a shit ton actually.
So really quick, can we confirm
Pond 6? That's it.
Pond 6?
Yep. That's where he was tracked to. Correct.
All right. Perfect. I'll mark that up. I have it going to this one.
Yeah, no, it's Pond 6. Clue. It's Pond 6, correct? I'm pretty sure it was Pond 6.
Okay. I thought it was this one because that's where the trail kind of starts to. Oh no, it's not.
We had thought that
Pond 10 is.
So that's in the graveyard, and then dude, that pond's dried up almost. I mean, it's not bad, but it's very low right now.
Okay, I'll fix my shit. I'll fix it.
Where's the numbers? It's right there. Clue. If you
Pond
look,
6.
Pond 6.
Okay, I'll fix it. See how it like my little markers clue, and it says like Pond 6 ? I have the question mark there because I thought that's where it was, but I wasn't sure. Yeah. Okay. Pond 6. Good to know. All right. I'll fix my little doodads here. Okay. What was the area like before the new development? Were old houses with wells there? Hey, Gianna.
Ooh, I don't, from what we're understanding, no. I mean, from what I know is that this was just a farmland field. That was it. It had cows on it. I'm sure you can go back to the Wayback Machine and look.
Yeah, this imagery is from April of 2023.
Okay.
But yeah, we can go back in time, not at the moment, but we can. We certainly can.
That's really, though, just say that's what I thought was undeveloped land. I think it was just literal farmlands, all it was.
Man.
Nikki said, I can't see shit. Damn, girl, you blind.
That's too much to type. I described it to Stephen today. Okay.
I don't know. So what are your general thoughts on everything? Like, so what do you, I mean, I haven't been able to talk to you for the past couple of days. Like, any more, have y'all dug up anything else?
No, in fact, I went live tonight to go over the timeline and just to dig into some more stuff. But I really wanted to hear what you had to say since you were in the chat.
I'm fixing to drop, so you can definitely.
Oh no, you're fine, honey. No, I'm glad. I'm super glad to hear from you.
It was definitely so. Crimson come out today. Clue and Cletus have been out for damn near 7 months. So,
they've been working.
They were out. Yeah, they have, man. And
well, here's the great thing, though, right? So Cletus and Clue and you have been spending time with Steven, right? And he's clearly an experienced drone pilot. Has done investigations into missing children. And I think that he's licensed in the state of Tennessee, by the way, which I did verify that. He is absolutely licensed in the state of Tennessee to be a private investigator. And he's going to leave, but he's leaving you guys with knowledge, right? Like, Steven, I'm sure that when you guys go out again without him, you're going to remember the things that he taught you, right?
Oh, 100%.
Right.
And Clue, I know you ain't been like searching for 7 months. I'm talking about been in the area, like the area. So I'll tell you this, to get his perspective on things and just watch him, how he works. It's very unique in a way because he's looking at this from an actual investigative standpoint, right? Not as a person that's just out there doing this for like I am, right? He's looking at this as an investigator.
Yeah,
and so it's very impressive to see how somebody's mind works in that sense, because I'm not an investigator. I say it all the time. Like, hell, I've made major mistakes trying to ask questions and stuff because I word things wrong or something. So it's kind of like it's a humbling experience, right? Because it shows that to get to where he's at and what he does, it's a special skill, man. And it's really helped me understand, like, going in the woods, what to look for, what to understand, just like I found out when they're marking tape, like, and I knew that when you mark tape, it's a clue, right? Or they found something in that area, but I didn't understand that's a have to, like, if you got to carry orange ribbon on you, you need to do that. There's a lot of stuff that, I'll be real with you, that you could take these online classes all the time. And I've took probably 3 of them now. And to be real, the real world experience with somebody like him has just been a really great experience. And again, just to see this, Cletus was with me. Cletus was up 40 feet from me, and I seen this, and it could be easily missed, easily just walking. I mean, you've got to be you're not going to comb through these areas and expect to be done, soon. It's not happening. It would have been really cool to have several people. Obviously, you cover wide areas. But today, like right in front of beach, it took, we were able to pull it off with 5 people sitting so far apart. we just had to go a little bit slower as far as like stepping and making sure we were covering a little bit more ground. But, think if you had 30, 40 people out in one area, how much ground you could cover. It's just going to take a while to go over spots that we deem that didn't get hit. Choo Choo, are you talking about he spoke to the person who saw him on the dispatch call? Yeah, I've talked to the friend, and I've also, relayed the message back and forth. She's been super busy, but she actually reached back out. I feel like an idiot, man. I wish I'd have called her back immediately, but yes. So the woman that made the call, that is on McMurdy and Hogan's Branch, there's a person that we are talking to that is one of her close friends that went right behind her as she passed him. About 15 minutes later, was able to come right behind her and go that direction. I've reached out to her, tried to call her today to get her on the phone, and she's just a very, very busy person. So
yeah, we need to ask her what she drives. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure. That's like super important.
Clue. Is that a truck?
This is from 2007. This is a very old picture.
Never mind.
Yeah.
You freaked me out there for a minute. I just thought red truck.
No, this is a 2007.
I seen that little truck. I was like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, Gray. Aside from law enforcement and EchoSearch IMO, there has been no other searches that have produced results for a reason IMO. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know. But I'm not going to discourage people from fucking looking, and they're doing something.
I think a lot of people feel like I'm alone 90% of the time. But
well, I mean, I don't know. Well, thank you, Stephen. I appreciate you sharing this with us and giving us an update on how it went today. And I'm glad that you've got Cleed. I almost said Cletus and Clue and Stephen Fisher and whatnot. And
yeah, no, it's been awesome.
I'm really glad. Yeah, I'm super glad.
It's been a really good learning. I hate to, and I don't mean this in any way with Sebastian stuff, but to learn this, to make sure that I go forward doing the right thing too,
Oh, look at Nikki says Tammy, Emily, and I are coming to search with you next month.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Peachy and
well,
Minho.
let's hope he's found before then.
That's true. That's true.
Huh?
I hope your trip gets canceled, Emily. I hope they find him before that. Honestly. I keep thinking something is going to break, right? Like there's just something in the air. A lot of people don't know this because I don't really often, I don't make content on true crime. I have this like saying, and it's gangsters whisper. I really normally stay quiet out on these streets, right? But so I've been following this case since it happened.
That's thug as shit. Gangsters whisper.
Gangsters whisper, right? Like you never know when a gangster's fucking sneaking up on you. They just fucking strike, right? And
moving
guys, one more go, by the way.
Welcome back, Maya. Like gangsters whisper, and then that's like kind of how I move. And so I don't really make content on cases that I follow very closely because a lot of the things that I do, I don't want people to know about, right?
Makes sense.
Does that make sense? Yeah. So but with the spreadsheet, I was like, fuck it. I need to start crowdsourcing this, right? So I had to. Well, I didn't have to. But yeah, exactly, Death. Real G's move in silence, right? So a lot of people are like, you're just covering this for the... No, I've been... Bro. No. Absolutely fucking not. So the spreadsheet... Let me hide all this bullshit.
Cynthia says she just found land survey maps on the Library of Congress website in Sumner County.
Oh,
that's awesome.
Yeah, excellent. I created a
spreadsheet
back in April. Created April 2nd because things started to get out of control. And so I created the spreadsheet back in April. Like I've been following this from the get-go.
Hey, Baudi.
What?
I'm gonna go tuck my son in.
All right, sweetheart.
So
Thank you for joining.
I'll
bud.
be listening. No problem.
All right. Thank you.
Good night,
See you guys.
Stephen.
Good night, Stephen.
Good night.
Tiny. Yeah, I did. I need to log it. I do. I need to log it. But thank you for sending it to me. Does anybody know if interrogations have been done recently? No, we don't. Unless the parents come out and say, then we wouldn't know. We wouldn't know. But I'm not new to Sebastian. I'm just trying to show, like, at all. I've been following this from the beginning, but I usually just move in silence. But because I had that show come out in June, I had to do all this shit for Netflix. And when you do these shows, you're obligated contractually to do PR work for them. So I already work a full-time job. I'm in IT. I have my degree in information technology, and I had to do all that PR work and stuff. So I wasn't able to keep up with the case while I was doing all that. And I got so far behind that and so much shit had happened in that month and a half, 2 months that I had to take off, that I had to start going live and whatnot about the case to get caught up.
Yeah.
And I really do believe in the power of crowdsourcing. We just saw a guy, normal dude, just found that little girl, right? So normal people can do remarkable things. And I want everybody in this community to know that. Like, don't let people tell you, late girl, you're just a late girl. You can't fucking, yes, you can. Yes, you fucking can. You can do whatever the fuck you want. And so, anywho, I'm a busy fucking woman. And so yeah, Cynthia, I have 2 shows. I have Don't Fuck with Cats, which is not about cats at all. I hate it's whatever. And then I have The Mole, which just came out pretty recently.
Well, it is about cats, but
Resolved on Vice, which is 12 episodes, and it's where I investigate 12 different crazy celebrity deaths, and I worked with the families of these celebrities for answers. Didn't fucking solve a goddamn thing, but and if you're interested in conspiracy celebrity bullshit, you're gonna fucking hate me because So let's get back to the spreadsheet, because that's the whole reason for this fucking live. But I was happy to get an update from Steven. Really
yes,
happy.
Me too.
So I want to show you guys how to do all this. Okay. So this part of the live is not necessarily about the timeline. It's how to do it. Okay. So part of it is because I need help, and Niho has been helping. So I want to kind of go over that real quick. Okay, guys, that was the whole reason to do this live. So let me share my screen. And again, it's going to look weird for just a second. Just give me a sec, because I got to share the entire screen. Okay. So Niho, I'm going to give you access to this. So if you guys don't have Google Drive, you need to get a Google Drive. Just do it. All right. So I'm going to give you access to this drive specifically. And you're going to be full editor, upload transcripts here, right?
Okay.
Try to name them like this. 2024. Oops. I always do the year first, because when I'm sorting things by date, if this goes into 2025, God forbid, I want the new interviews to be sequential. And this is the only way to keep it that way. Okay. So I always do everything for a very specific reason. And this is that reason. Duchess, like that. Okay.
Okay.
And then, so I'm going to send her this. This is going to give her access to upload. Now, listen, don't look at what I did. To this transcripts folder. Okay. So then she's going to go to the Google Sheet, which is right here. Are you guys seeing everything that I'm doing?
Yep.
Okay.
I just want to make sure, because I'm not in that
I
tab.
see.
Well, I mean, I can. I don't know.
Yes.
Okay.
It looks good. Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
You're
Just
good.
want to make sure that I wasn't messing around. All right. So let's open the spreadsheet. And we're going to do one. We're going to do one right now. We're going to transcribe. I'm going to show you guys the website we use, everything. Okay. So I'm going to click on this interview here. And this is the Nancy Grace interview. If you highlight the chip, it will tell you exactly what it is, right? So this is the Nancy Grace interview. It's going to take us right to it. We don't need it. I'm going to copy the link. I'm going to go to the transcription website. And yes, YouTube has transcripts. I understand that. But if I go to the transcripts, if I go to the transcripts, it just pops up on the screen. I want it to create a file. Okay. So I have to use an external website to do that. All right. So I'm going to copy the URL. I'm going to go to my Tactic website. It's free. I'm going to paste it, the URL, right? Get video transcript. It's going through it. There's the transcript, right? I'm going to download it. I'm going to go to my Google Drive. Oops. I'm going to go to transcripts. I'm going to upload it. Oops. File upload. I'm going to go to my downloads. I'm going to rename this 2024. Oh, crap. Actually, what date was that? Fuck. March 25th, 2024. Okay. So I'm going to go back, file upload, downloads. I'm going to rename this 2024 0325. Oops. Nancy Grace, right? I'm going to click it. I'm going to open it. It's going to upload. I'm going to click over here, click share, restricted, right? I want everybody to be able to see it. So I'm going to say anybody with the link can view this. I'm going to copy the link. I'm going to go back to the spreadsheet and I'm going to paste. And then I want the chip to be there. So I'm going to hit tab. So it puts the chip. Now anybody can read this transcript. There it is.
So hitting tab. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Now what I'm going to do is take this to my AI just to give me a summary. And all the AI is going to do is just read the transcript and just give me a summary of what this interview is about. I'm not going to do that on live. Maybe next time. It's a process and it might be, I don't think people will be interested in that. Oh. It's easy, right, guys? I mean, anybody can do this, you guys. Anybody can do this. This is not like super hard. It's just time consuming, right? Yeah, exactly. Crack a cold case, right? This is fantastic. Some of my cases, the newscasts are gone. Thank God I saved them all. Save the actual videos, transcripts, not just the links. Baudi, should we edit the No, Newly, not at all. AI picks up on that. You don't need to do that. You know what, Nancy? We can do that. If you guys want lessons in this, I'm happy to do lives about that.
Oh, that would be fun.
That would be fun. I really want everybody to get empowered. I'm not like a cheerleader, but I kind of am. Like, everybody has it in them to do things. Like this isn't good. Like I said, this isn't going to solve the case. We're not like, I wish it would. I really do. I really wish that this would bring Sebastian home. But what if in the next case we learn, what if in this case we learn something? We learn a pattern and we recognize it in the next case. Maybe it will help solve the next one. And maybe that is Sebastian's legacy. Maybe, the Mutt Motel got a donation. He loves animals. I think that's a really important part of Sebastian's, legacy. And I'm speaking about him like he's gone, but that's not my intention. Nikki, I hear you. Can I write down the steps? I can, if you guys want, I can create like a Google document and publish it on how to do this. It's so easy.
You should. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I can certainly do that. So there might be things that we learn, and maybe this helps other creators too, and maybe they crack the case. I listen, I don't care about credit. I don't care about who does what, as long as things happen, right? Like, as long as there's movement of some kind, then great. Yeah, the Wayback Machine is listen, I am a Wayback Machine. Like, I love the Wayback Machine.
Yeah, I do too.
Guys. If you're investigating cases that are old, archive.org. Okay. You can type in websites and go back in time to see what they looked like and as they existed back in time. It's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, if you guys want, we can certainly do that. Listen, I'm willing to do anything, really. Yeah, newspaper archives, absolutely. Yep. You know what else is really cool is Ancestry. It's crazy.
Ancestry is very cool.
Yeah, there's really interesting things that you can do on a lot of these websites.
Yeah, I found a lot of stuff on the Devon case on Ancestry.
Hopes, I'm a worker too. I'm not a leader by any stretch of the imagination. But I like collaborating, right? Like sometimes like Niho will be like, what do you want me to do next? And I'm like, I don't know, fucking figure it out. Because I'm not a leader, you know what I mean? Like, just figure it out. Just figure it out. And she's like, bitch.
It works. Enough.
Oh, but yeah, no, you don't have to share your DNA. You could just use Ancestry. You don't have to upload your DNA or anything like that. Wayback Machine. Do you guys want me to show? Do you want me to show you? Oh, let me show you. Oh, you guys, let's archive. Let's do a little. Let's do a little Nick the Hat information. You guys want to do that?
Yeah.
All right. Let me pick. All right. So this is the Wayback Machine. Oops. Close this. It's archive.org. If somebody could type that in the comments for other people, I would greatly appreciate it. Archive.org. And archive, okay, so Nick the Hat with Dog the Bounty Hunter have come on to the investigation, as we all know, with At Night Intelligence Agency. Well, when they announced their involvement, I, of course, wanted to figure out who they were, right? Of course, I know who Dog the Bounty Hunter is, but I don't know who the fucking Nick the Hat is, right? So I did some research and I saw that he worked and operated a website called Your Content. And that website was yc.news. All right. So I'm going to put that in here. Okay. www, right? .yc.news. Now, when I go, let me go there. When I go to yc.news, okay, website status suspicious. Suspicious. Well, I'm going to visit it. I'm taking some fucking chances today, you guys.
Right?
Ooh. Visit anyway. Well, it goes to One World Corp. That's interesting. Well, That it says right here, at night private intelligence. Okay, so I know I've got the right people, right? So I'm going to go to yc.news. Let's go see what it used to say, right? So you just type it in and look at this. It has the dates up here. What did this website look like in 2020? I don't know. Just pick a date. Let's look at October 30th at 8:11 a.m. Give it a sec, guys. It takes a minute. So it's going and it's looking. Give it a second. It's very slow, but it's all very important. Actually, let me hide that comment. Sorry, guys. Bro, let's pick a different date. Sometimes it's goofy, okay? Sometimes it's goofy. Let's go to August 17th. I'm just picking random dates, y'all. There we go. So this is what the website looked like on that date in 2020. Okay, well, this doesn't really tell me much about, about them. So let's look at it, right? Oh, about us, our staff. I'm going to click that. So I'm visiting their website back in time. Right? There's Nick the Hat. He's the editor-in-chief, and the chief content officer. There's Hong. We met Hong. He's the SVP of corporate development. Jonathan Richies.
Look who it is.
So this, listen, this just tells you how to do it. Like, you can see for yourself. Yeah, and it's totally free. It's totally free. I use this website all the time. Nikki, if you send me a link, I can. I can't. You can't really Google. You have to have an actual link. You have to have an actual link. So if you want to do research on things that don't exist anymore, this is how you do it. Oh yeah, JR. It's great. If you're doing research, if you want to know about something that doesn't exist anymore, archive.org. Daniel, bro, what is your fucking problem? If you don't want to be here,
comments have been...
don't be here.
Man.
Somebody doesn't like me talking about this. What am I doing that's so upsetting? I'm showing you facts, right? This is facts. This isn't made up bullshit. I'm not speculating on Nick the Hat. I'm just showing you his old website. What's the issue? He's been combative all fucking night.
Yeah,
Go
well, I thought he had calmed down a little bit, but
Jesus,
maybe not.
Somebody's pissy. Okay, but yeah, this is how you do it.
And a bong hit.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm just trying to show you guys how to do stuff.
Right? Smoke and talk, man.
And this was a good example because I had just done it. I wasn't saying he's bad or anything. I'm just showing you how to do it. If you don't like the information that it displays, talk to Nick the Hat. But guess what? He has no control over that. So interesting, though. But that's how you do it, you guys. That's how you research. That's how you can look at things that don't exist anymore. People think that, it's gone forever. The domain's changed. No, archives gotcha. Archives gotcha. A lot of the times it's called the Wayback Machine, right? You're welcome, Lisa. No, it does. I don't, you know what, JR, that's a good question. I don't think so. I don't think the Wayback Machine has like newspaper stuff, but newspapers.org does. Like the old, remember you like, so I'm 50 and I used to have to go to the library and like request microfilm. This is kind of what that is, except for it's digital, right? And so, but it doesn't do like newspapers and stuff. Do you guys remember having to, am I the oldest one in here?
Yeah.
Do you guys remember going to the library and looking up microfiche or microfilm? And you'd have to load it in the machine and spin the little wheel.
Yeah, I remember.
Over
And
the light.
I'm a couple of years younger than you are, so I remember.
Okay, so that's what this is for websites. That's what this is for websites. So yeah, anyway, that's it. Pretty cool. Anyway, I didn't want to be on too long. I don't like to have, listen, Maya, you're only 21, girl. I don't like you no more. I was just thinking, I was at work today and somebody was saying they were 21. I was like, oh my God, I would be, to be 21 again. Man.
I know. I have a birthday coming up soon in October, and I'm like, I'm going to be 48. I'm going to be 2 from 50. No offense. You're the best looking 50-year-old I've seen, but anywho, for real.
Me too. I'm coming up in November, girl.
Okay, Daniel, I'm putting you in timeout because you're really starting to piss me off.
Oh, thank you. I was.
Thank God. He's gonna get on my fucking nerves.
You can come in here and you can insult me, and that's fine. But when you insult all the other creators,
I guess I missed it.
That. Like, not everybody in true crime is exploitive. You're making very generalized accusations. All right. You're really making very generalized. I'm not even fucking monetized, bro. Can you super chat me? Can you join me? No. So save your fucking fake outrage for somebody fucking else. And you know what? The girls and the men, the people that are monetized deserve it. They deserve it. They work fucking hard. You think it's easy to put all this fucking together? You think they don't deserve to get paid? Then stop following them. It's fucking easy, bro.
Literally. I just wish people would know, like, when they comment and when they say stuff like that, all it does is boost things. Like, just sitting there watching, not giving your rude
crack a cold case
all night would help out you.
BaudiMoovan.com. That's my email.
Commenting and saying shit is helping out the channel. So thanks.
Like, I have a pretty decent community of people, and obviously I want more. That doesn't mean I'm going to get money. I just like working with people and having a community and, people to talk to and bounce ideas off of and whatnot. I only have like 2,000 subscribers. Like, I'm not like a huge fucking channel. And again, the women and men that do have huge channels busted their fucking ass to do it. You think you just create a fucking channel and people just follow you? It doesn't work that way. These people have worked their fucking ass off. It's called The Mole on Netflix. It's like a reality show. It's a fucking nightmare. You don't just create a channel and talk about true crime and get, a bunch of followers. You have to bust your ass to do it. So I don't give a fuck. I'm a very peaceful person, but like the shadiness, I just can't fucking stand. Like, we're all trying to work together here. I can't say that because that's not true.
She really is a peaceful person. It's not
very
often
peaceful, and I want Sebastian to be found so fucking bad. I go to bed thinking about Sebastian. I don't go to bed thinking about how many clicks am I going to get tomorrow. I go to bed thinking about Sebastian. Like, where are you? Like,
we get more out of character than she does. She has to calm us down sometimes.
Yes.
She's
This is me heated, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking true crime. Listen. But no, I do. Obviously, I want more subscribers, and it's not because I'm gonna get money or anything like that. I have a really good job. I have a Bachelor of Science degree in information technology, and I have a great job. I don't need to be monetized, and I'm not monetized, even though I actually qualify. I have 5,000 view watch hours or whatever the fuck that is.
And who
But I'm
cares
still not
if you
monetized.
were?
I know. Who
you
cares if I
were?
was? I'm just saying, not everybody does it for that, but even the people who do it for that deserve it. I like the community.
I'm
I
thankful
do
that
too.
you called them out because they've been going in the chat.
I'm single. I live alone. I'm kind of a lonely person. I'm just being real, right? I'm kind of a lonely person, and I make friends this way. This is my, I the girls on this panel I've been friends with for 2 years.
Yeah, we've been friends
We've been
for
friends
a
for a long
minute.
time,
We have.
and we became friends through true crime.
Yeah.
And we do more than just discuss true crime. JR, I've always been in IT. I've been in IT for since I was 22. 22. Yeah, 22. I graduated in 2005 with a degree in information technology. So I was in IT, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to school and get my degree. I did. And here I am. But I've always been interested in true crime. My mom, yes, it is Watson's. Yeah, I'm her, unfortunately. But I love the community, and I love bouncing ideas with other people, and I like empowering mainly women who are interested in this.
Same.
And
And
I
for
feel
me,
we
I want
learn
to talk about
together.
it.
We
Right.
learn together. We
We
think
do.
critically together. If Gianna comes up with some amazing theory, I'm going to tell her, and if she comes up with something stupid, I'm going to tell her. And that's what this is about. It's about crowdsourcing. Crack a cold case. I put my email in chat, but it's also in the description of this video. It's hello@baudimoovan.com.
Just
And what
to
I
be
think
clear,
about
though, I'm always right. Just to be clear.
yes. What I think is good too about social media and true crime too is not everybody in your, personal private life is interested in true crime, and this is a good way. I mean, I want to talk about things. I want to talk about cases, and I want people to talk with about these things. And yeah, like you were saying, Baudi, bouncing things off of each other and learning from each other. Yeah, I just want to talk about it.
And I learned, here's the thing.
You're break.
That
Are you
was
there?
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so weird. I have like a $300 microphone and a $6 cable. I need to get a better cable for my microphone. It's ridiculous, you guys. But I learn from you guys. I am not an expert in anything. And so I learn from you guys. Queen, oh my God, listen, we have got to give a shout.
We do.
Queen, we were
she had
talking
me
about you earlier.
screaming.
Dude, I was fucking screaming today. I was dying. She was like,
I said we need to do a shout out.
when oh my God, I was dying. That was so fucking funny. So funny. She was like, Nick the Hat, let me love you. I was crying. Oh, I love that. I love it. And and here's the other thing too. I think it's important to follow people you disagree with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I follow everybody that follows this case. I follow Brittany, and when I say follow, I mean subscribe. I follow the lab. I follow Clue, and they are on very different ends of the spectrum when it comes to Sebastian. Like incredibly different.
I'm just getting familiar with everybody, and I'm still learning who everybody is.
And I think it's so important to do that. And it's also important to surround yourself with people who disagree with you. because then what happens is you become in this bubble of like confirmation bias, right? You need to know all sides of things, right? Like if I only listened to, let's say, Britney, right? Then I would be like, oh my God, the Proudfoots are fucking guilty. Holy fuck. Right?
Right.
If I only listened to I don't know, Clue, I'd probably be like, oh my God. The Seth must have had something to do. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's just important to Queen Bee, you make me laugh every day. Every day. I love it.
I had a good laugh today, and I was like, "Look, I got to send this to my peeps." I was laughing out loud. Seriously, that was good stuff.
I literally had to take my headphones out because I was fucking crying. So funny. Queen Bee has. I love Queen Bee shit. I really do. I'm a big fan. Yeah, and a lot of times people make things up, right? You know. Yeah. So anyway, I didn't want this to be a super long live. I don't like to have super long lives. I like to keep them under 2 hours. I just think it's a lot. Yes, I know music. I know. I like to keep them kind of short because my ass starts to hurt sitting too long. But I really want to thank everybody for coming out. And you know what? Maybe the next live we can do a little quick Google tutorial. Sesh, if you guys are interested, and I'll type up instructions and people can download them and follow along if they want. But in the meantime, if you're interested in that, create a Google account, and all you got to do is create a Gmail. That's all you got to do. Create a Gmail. That's it.
That'll be fun.
Odin, I attempted it again, and it was a little bit better, but not a success. So when I actually have a good loaf that's risen like it should and looks like it's supposed to, I'll post it. It's been a struggle.
I'm gonna also edit this video to include the folks on the panel because I normally do that, but I forgot today. And if you could follow them or subscribe to them, that would be so great because they're also massive contributors, and I don't want to leave them out of it. It was nice to meet you too, Crack a Cool Case. Very nice to meet you. How do you access my spreadsheet?
Nice
All you got to do is go to the description in my channel or in this video, and it's like the first. No, I don't do an open panel. And it's mainly because of my contracts with Netflix and stuff. I have to be really careful on who I let up. So until I know who you are, you know what I mean? I'll make a community post. Yeah, I'll make a community post with the link. But as time goes on with the YouTube channel, I might do an open panel or maybe a different channel. Maybe a different channel that's not Baudi Moovan. But I have.
Yeah, we're still getting to know people over here too.
Well, I mean, I've been on YouTube for 12 years, but okay.
Well, I mean, I have, but not.
Crack a Cool Case. I'm not monetized, honey, so I don't have memberships. I might do it. I don't know. I haven't decided.
You should.
You should.
Yeah,
you should.
Maybe. I don't know. I just haven't decided. But anyway, thanks everybody. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a good day and a good night. And I'm trying to go live every other day right now, but I have a new show coming. And I might maybe only be able to go live once a week. Because I'm just
maybe some of us can go live when you can.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, these people can go live and continue the mission. And of course Maya is working on hers as well, and they're both linked together. So that's the thing about crowdsourcing. If one person falls off the domino, everything keeps moving. That's why it's so hard. Queen is live later. Excellent.
Oh, good. Yeah. Well, I'll be tuning in and probably falling asleep, and if she's still in here, I think that sometimes we get desensitized, and I always think a good laugh is something that we all need. So today, that was good. It was good stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, always. Good night, everybody.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.